Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm Dan, and welcome back to my kitchen for another unboxing and review video. This is going to be a fun one today. This is the GTech M1 3D printer. Now, while I normally print big things with big printers, small ones can get the job done. I won't lie, when I first saw it, I laughed a little bit because it's quite adorable. Fun fact, the first printer I ever purchased about 8 years ago was a GTech. I am really excited to see how far they've progressed and what this bad boy can offer. Without further ado, let's go ahead and cut this box open. Snap on! A little bit of filament, the user manual, power cord, oh my god, the adapter, the PTFE tube, and the spool holder. And here it is, the GTech M1 3D printer. Looking at it mechanically, it has everything that most printers have. It has a direct drive unit, and it has linear rails for everything. In the back, there's a single Z-axis screw. It's got a little PEI sheet. Look at it. That's adorable. This is amazing. And that completes the unboxing part of this video. It took literally 2 minutes to unpack. There's really no setup required on it. Let's go ahead and move this over to the print room and start some prints with it. So the M1 actually comes packed with a lot of specs for such a tiny printer. You get a 2.4-inch color screen, a filament runout sensor, nozzle cleaning, and bright built-in LEDs. It has a 100 by 110 flexible magnetic build plate but can only print PLA and TPU. It has a 5-to-1 dual drive all-metal extruder and can hit speeds of up to 250 millimeters per second. It also comes with input shaping and pressure advance already baked into it. This machine does not have Wi-Fi capability and it can't connect to your phone. However, they are releasing the M1S in November. It's the same look as the M1, but it'll have all the features that I just mentioned. And price-wise, this thing is normally $249, however they are currently running a Black Friday sale where it's only $154. GTech also sent me their white and black PETG because they are currently running a sale on that as well, and you can find the links in the description.
Setting up the M1 was extremely simple. After turning it on, I did the automatic bed level, which only took a few minutes. I then decided to start a print, but realized small printers need small spools. The regular sized 1 kilogram spools are a little bit too big for the printer and hit the power cord. However, I managed to find my teeny tiny 500 gram spool I had stored away. I loaded it into the printer and started my first print.
And 30 minutes later, here is the finished Benchy. I'm actually very impressed with this. It only took about 30 minutes, but this looks really, really nice. There's only slight stringing on it, but other than that, pretty good.
I also test printed the astronaut off of the included SD card. This took about an hour and a half and looks just as good. I really am genuinely impressed by the quality of this print. You can install Orca Slicer or Cura, but I prefer Prusa Slicer. It's compatible with almost every major 3D printer and has the M1 printer profiles. After downloading Prusa Slicer, go to the printers in the top left, click the drop-down, add a printer, and select GTech in the other FFF printers. Then select GTech and scroll down until you see the M1. Click Finish, and you're ready to print. I found this flexible turtle on printables and decided to test it out. I sliced the files on its stock settings and then exported the files to the microSD. It took just under an hour to print, but it came out great. It slid right off the build plate and it was really fun. The print came out super smooth and flexible. Then to test the printer, I started a 10-hour long print. I printed this moon display piece at 0.12 millimeter layer height. There were a few areas that didn't print the best and it had slight stringing, but overall it was really nice. And to test out some other filament colors, I printed this tiny Hornet model. I changed the filament for each piece. It came out looking great. After installing magnets, the model looks really cool and really does fit the size of the printer. Lastly, I should have done this from the start. GTech has a repository of printable files. They have a pre-sliced 1 kilogram spool holder G-code available on their website. I downloaded it and used the GTech bone white filament to print it. It took just under 2 hours and attached to the side of the printer super easily. Oh, and I wanted to test out the bone white filament a little bit more, so I printed this flexible fishbone skeleton. It took just under an hour and printed perfectly fine. I'm really happy with how well this little machine prints. It flexes and bends just fine, and the print quality looks really good.
Alrighty, it's time for my thoughts on the printer. It's very beginner friendly, and honestly it feels like a great printer for kids, people just getting into the hobby, or someone that wants to use a printer that doesn't require a lot of setup. Printers on the market today are out of the box and ready to start printing within minutes, and I feel like this guy also meets that standard, however it doesn't have the same level of tech. For the size and the price of under $200, the features on this thing are pretty wild. Honestly, it's been a lot of fun to use, and it doesn't feel gimmicky at all. I've been able to print a lot of different things, and I haven't really had any major issues with it. So if you're just getting into the hobby, or you have a kid that wants to try out 3D printing but you don't really want to spend a couple $100s on a printer, I think that this is a solid choice for you. It's a no stress little workhorse that'll print anything that you throw on it. I have links for all the files and the Black Friday deals for this printer in the description below if you want to go check those out. Thank you GTech for sending me this printer, and thank you guys for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one.